Bonjour, Sassi. Welcome to the Irene Country Club for the official draw of this all-important Davis Cup. I've been played about Euro Africa, Zone Group 2, second round tie between Slovenia and South Africa. This is the official draw, so we decide today. The referee, Gavin Brooks, will do the draw. We will go out first tomorrow at 3 p.m. We remind all the media that playing times will be given by our referee, and he will also explain when he does the draw on the format of play. I'd like to now introduce both teams to you. Let's start with our visitors from Slovenia. Our captain, Blas Trebe. Just put your hand up, please. Just that should be doing so. Right, and then our players, Gregor Zinia, Timus Turner, Mike Butajan, South Africa captain Marcus Brisker, Lloyd Harris, Nick Scholz, Raven Glasser, and Ruan Wolfson. So that is the nominated teams all the time. Well, Abbas is our International Tennis Federation referee, appointed by the ITF for the time. Who will now take over, introducing Gavin Brooks, the president of Tennis South Africa, who will assist with the draw. Mr. Referee.
So nominated players for both teams for singles matches. So for Slovenia, number one player will be Gregor Jamija, and number two player will be Mike Urbanian. For South Africa, we will have Lloyd Harris, number one player, and we will have Nicholas Schultz as number two player. The procedures for the draw, that we will put the four names in a cup, and then the first one will sit the whole time. The first name we will pick up will play the first match on Friday. The match will start at 3 o'clock. On the first day we play number one of the country versus number two of the other country, followed by number two and number one. On Saturday we will play the doubles match, and then on Sunday we will start at 11 o'clock, number one versus number one, followed by number two versus number two. So first, to start with putting the names, we have the cup. So the first name we will put is Gregor Jamija. Mike Urbanian. Lloyd Harris. And Nicholas Schultz. So just to balance the mistakes between those teams. So we will just pick, as I said, one name, and then this name will decide the singles matches for the title. So it's Mike Urbanian. So the first match will be Mike Urbanian is going to be versus number one player of South Africa, Lloyd Harris. Followed by number one player of Slovenia, Gregor Jamija. To play with Nicholas Scholz. And then on the third day, on Sunday, we play number 1 versus number 1. Lloyd Harris, none down, yes please. Versus Gregor Jambia. Followed by Nicholas Stoltz and Mike Orbanian. I will now announce the doubles nomination for both teams. For Slovenia, Tomislav Ternar and Telen Jetnak. This is a doubles team for Slovenia. For South Africa, Raven Klassen and Ruan Rulofsen. So for the nomination of the doubles, this nomination can be changed up to 1 hour before the match starts on Saturday. Also, on the last day, on Sunday, still the singles matches can be changed. The first singles on Sunday, nomination can be changed up to 1 hour before the match starts, which is like before 10 o'clock. And the last match, still the nomination can be changed up to 10 minutes after the end of the first match on Sunday. So we start 3 o'clock tomorrow, first singles, followed by the second singles. We start Saturday 3 o'clock, the doubles. And on Sunday we start 11 o'clock in the morning, followed by the last singles.
Thank you very much, Mr. Referee. Now I'd like to just ask photographers to take their positions as I call up the different players and captains for the respective pictures. And we start with the captains, please, both captains. The number 2 singles players, please. Okay.
Questo sei un militare. Devo passare. Ma faccio come già.
Okay, thank you everybody. That concludes the draw.
It's about 2 days since we last spoke to you. In these 2 days, we're feeling more comfortable and more at ease with the way the court's playing and with the altitude and so on. Gregor, maybe you?
Yes, definitely. I would say that it made a big difference between the first and second training session compared to the one today and the one yesterday. So hopefully we're gonna progress that way also into tomorrow's singles and then obviously doubles match on Saturday. So yeah, I mean still some issues, but of course every day that we have is a good opportunity for us to get used to the conditions as much as possible.
Do you guys have time to practice on the lights as yet? What is it like? Is the lights up to a decent standard and so on?
I love to play under the lights. I always had a good side of that. I don't have problems with my lights. The only problem I think is all the flies and I don't know if there are mosquitoes, but I think they said that they're going to spray. They're going to use the spray, and I don't know. That's not going to be an issue. It's basically only tomorrow's second singles match, so that's the only match that's going to be played under the lights. So I think we don't have any problems with that.
And you're obviously going to play that match. Also, do you feel that in a way, at night time with the ball sort of maybe travelling not as fast as during the day, that might also maybe play in your hands a bit more? You know, the altitude might not at night time obviously be that much of an issue as if it would be 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon and so on.
I definitely agree. Yeah. I saw the weather forecast for tomorrow should be maybe 4 to 5 degrees lower than what it was during the week. And yeah, playing at night also plays into my hand. But again, it's just how it is. We cannot affect the weather and stuff. But it's definitely maybe positive news for us.
Mike, you're going out first tomorrow. Do you prefer that? To go out first?
I would say it actually doesn't really matter, but we talked before, and actually it suits Grega better the day after. So I think it's fine.
So it always works in your favour.
What's your world ranking at the moment, Mark?
Not sure. I haven't checked for a while actually because I've been injured, but I would say 800 something. 840, not sure.
And how many times have how many singles matches have you played in those
Actually, it's going to be my first.
Oh, is it going to be your day?
I played 2 times, but after that I was already decided. So my first for life one.
So it's obviously a big moment in your tennis career, going out tomorrow
Yes.
and playing in this match.
Yeah, I would say so. It's a lot of new experience. I also never played 5 sets. So a lot of new stuff to expect.
Plus, your thoughts on your team, obviously now we're going into the real deal. You know you've been here a couple of days.
I can say that we are well prepared. We got used for the conditions here, and it's going to be a good battle tomorrow. It's going to be 1-1. It's okay for us. We are looking for 3 points. Are we going to get it? We will see at the end.
Do you feel that in the end of this tie, the doubles is going to maybe be the crucial match, or almost the determining match in a big way as to who's going to come out on top?
Maybe, but like I said, any team which wants to win needs 3 points. It doesn't matter if you get a point in a double or four sequence matches. So the South African doubles team is ranked pretty much better than we are, so they're
Can you maybe just explain the decision to select Mike above Tommy Slock? I take it your world ranking is a bit higher than Mike's and so on. So just what was your thinking in getting to your second player?
I think the Mike was the second best player after Greg on the practice session. That was the only reason why he used the
Right, Marcus, the last 2 days since we've last spoken to you, preparations, you happy with the way things have been going?
Very happy. I think we put in a couple of tough days again early on in the week, and today and yesterday have been more about fine-tuning some things and getting them ready for tomorrow. I think everybody's playing better than I've ever seen them before, leading into the tie at this stage. Obviously that doesn't mean anything for tomorrow. Tomorrow we sit down, as the match comes, we focus on it by point and make as good a decision in real time as we possibly can. That's the game plan. I'm happy with who we are, and I think I'll speak with myself and with the team ready for tomorrow to come home.
They've got a guy now making his debut tomorrow. I mean, it's probably because they obviously didn't go by the rankings, because he seems to be, whichever way you want to look at it, higher than the guy that's officially the number 2. So, you were surprised with that move?
Yeah, I was surprised, but I think that again just opens up some of the things. Potentially they change things on Sunday again, so it's going to be more one where potentially try and play one, or maybe they stick with him, but then maybe they change him again on Sunday. So just a little bit more open. It's all nice, fun and games, and things around. But I got to watch these guys all week long, so I kind of have an idea of all the guys that've been practicing over there. So while it's a surprise, it's not necessarily something that I have no idea what I'm going to do with.
tomorrow night, going on the lights, first of all, what's the quality of the lights? And don't you feel it in a way, obviously the altitude, Zeno was also saying he feels, because he's now obviously playing the night match, he feels that the altitude won't have such an effect. He says he's the kind of guy that actually likes playing on the lights and so on, and he feels it might suit him better.
Yeah, look, it certainly doesn't bounce as high and come through the air as fast in the evenings. Lights are phenomenal, they're very, very good quality, so certainly it's not an issue over there. I think that it's one thing that hasn't been talked about is also like the chance of rain. So we look at tomorrow, it just started drizzling up there right now, so tomorrow's a high chance of rain, so there's so many variables into this weekend coming in, how they're going to play out. I think the one thing to really grab a firm footing of is how well the team is prepared going to the tie, how well they're playing individually and collectively, and I think then it doesn't really matter necessarily what happens, weather changes, anything can be thrown at us. I feel like the guys have got a great level of play, and I'm obviously in the back of them.
Lloyd, how many times have you gone out first?
First,
Yeah.
done together.
So is this the first time? So we're going out first. And were you surprised also by the nomination change?
Yeah, I mean, last night it was going to be the other guy, and all of a sudden it was. But I think maybe it's a very tactical change. Maybe they think his game style would suit match up better against mine. We don't know obviously what their thinking is. Maybe the other guy's struggling with some sort of injury. We don't know that. But either way, I'm ready for whoever's going to play against me. Just got to go out there and play my game, play my best.
Nick, how do you feel about the fact that you've got to play the night match?
I haven't played much on the lights, but I'm sure it'll be fine. He's always very pumped about it because every time I hear him open his mouth, he's talking about how great the lights are and how it suits him and how slower it is, and so. But I don't really care. It's there on that. So I'm okay with it. It's fine.
Marcus, I mean, we always sit here and say the doubles match is the vital match and so on, but especially in this tie, it seems as though it could really be a very determining match as to who comes out on top. Would you go along with that?
Yeah, I think every match in this tie is going to be well thought out, well hard fought, and to have sort of one match where we have a clear sort of edge over there is obviously a massive advantage over there. Giving us a better match. Now, having said that, it doesn't really matter either. We had also last time we had two younger guys coming in that we didn't really know anything about, and they played lights out. So we've got to be prepared for these guys to come up and play their best. And the guys have played well, they practiced well together all week long, and again, I'm confident.
Well, you look as though you're hoping to dodge something there. But just some of your thoughts on this match?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of unknowns for us going into the week with this team. Generally, I feel when you play Davis Cup, we have at least an idea of your opponents, but I mentioned it all week that in conditions that we're very familiar with, and I think if we concentrate on what we do well, we'll certainly have a good shot at putting wins on the table, and that's all you can really ask for in this format. I think I'm quite excited about this new starting times. I think it bodes well for people to come out and watch and support, and it certainly will be more comfortable from a viewing standpoint to be watching at night than in 35 degrees sunshine. So I'm quite excited about the weekend, and like Marcus said, everybody's playing well, everybody's pulled up nicely, so it should be an entertaining weekend.
Well, your match starting at 3, I mean, okay, suppose you wouldn't be thinking of a long 5-sector, but if it were to go into 3 hours plus, it's most probably going to come to where you're going to have lights switched on.
Yeah.
And how difficult is it then to play one match in light and then going into darkness?
That will cause some complications in terms of just figuring out racket tensions as the weather cools down and things change. But I mean, I personally played enough matches on the lights now to kind of be used to that and be able to make adjustments in real time to that. So I don't think it's going to be a massive difference, but it will be significant enough where you have to kind of change the way you play a little bit and maybe your equipment a little bit too. But again, a worthwhile challenge and one I'm looking forward to.
Nou, ik denk dat ik geen verandering gemaakt heb voor ons die helemaal recht was. Ik denk die alle andere speler van nummer 2 kon spelen. Maar je hebt ons recht. Als die een goede speler was, dan zou hij niet geweest in de eerste plek. Je weet, zo. Ik denk de reden dat hij speelt is omdat hij het meest op vorm is. So, ons is ons recht daarvoor. Wat ons wat doen is om te beheren wat ons kan. So goed voor te bereiden als het mogelijk kan en echt is. Wanneer je naweek komt, ik denk ons dit te doen. Die allemaal like goed. Lloyd slaan die bal gereid en Rowan en Rijven. Ik weet dat we gaan erg klikken en speel baie goed dubbel samen. So, ek is baie happy met hoe die aansluit en ek self, jy het voel redelijk goed. Maar ja, so die veranderingen wat hulle in die span maak, is dat nie by ons beheer is. So, ek weet, maar ek sal weer aan die andere kant van die net staan, jy weet, ons moet ons game speel en dit is wat ons gaan doen en die goed beheer wat ons kan.
Yeah, so I'm pretty surprised with how they picked their team. Obviously last night they had a different player as their number 2 and now at the draw ceremony they picked, I think, their number 3 player. I'm not sure what the reason would be, but I'm prepared for either way. So I'm just going to go out there, play my game, play to my strengths rather than focusing on the opponent that I'm playing against. So I mean, I've had really good preparation throughout the week. Actually had 2 stations already starting from Sunday for the first time, so we had a little bit of extra time in the altitude getting prepared, and I also think the team in general has had an absolutely great week and that we've prepared better than ever before. So I feel like pretty confident going into the tie. Obviously they have really good players, so it's not going to be easy, but we're going to do our best out there and